I'm wishing on a
Fucking Donnie, bro. Hello, what's up, everybody? So I am officially in Detroit. So I'm hanging out at my buddy's shop for about 3 or 4 days. We got a Durango we're doing some at PPF on. So that should be fun. This is start of the new week. So just got the Sequoia wrapped up and we got the Audi done last week. And then now we're in Detroit for the rest of this week. So should be super fun. I had a pretty rough week last week. For my people who, and this has obviously happened to somebody, I know it has, it's happened to me before, but it's been a little while, where, you take a car apart, doesn't go back together right, and now to the dealership. So, what would have been, just a nice, easy, relaxing job turned into just, kind of a mess. My fault, obviously, but yeah, not a good end to last week. So I'm hoping this week goes a little smoother. I ended up staying up for I think it was something like 35 hours straight, trying to jam out a full body last minute, so rookie mistake. Should just said, hey, I'll do it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks when I'm back from my trip. But, it is what it is. Lesson learned. Who's going to be at MTE? So I will be there. If you want to hang out, grab dinner, do some consulting, record a video or something. I will be doing some more interviews and stuff too, so that'll be exciting. I want to get more people from our industry, out there. Getting some more stories out there. I think there's a lot of really cool and interesting stories in our industry. And for whatever reason, not a lot of people have done content around it. So I definitely want to do that part of it. In person, real vibe, really enjoy it. So I'll be doing more of that. So we were here at Orozco's Auto Detail, or Orozco's Auto Detail. He is basically in Detroit. It's not Dearborn, Michigan, but it's pretty close to Dearborn, Michigan. So we'll get in there. We'll, hang out with Isaac, and then he'll give us a little tour. And then I'll get all my shit unpacked because I got a lot of stuff back here. So, we got gallons of gel. We have optical matte PPF. We have kegs. We have tools. We have a polisher back there. We have supplies that Isaac bought from Car Supplies Warehouse. So shout out to Car Supplies Warehouse for, supplying all the stuff that we got in here. But yeah, let's get in there. Oh my God, it's cold. Holy crap. Man, I was not ready for how cold it is over here. Chicago's freezing cold too, but I'm not wearing a jacket.
Southwest door.
Oh, there you are. I was like, where's he at? What's good, bro? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What you working on?
Removing this back taillight strip.
Taillight strip. What's back here? Oh, this thing?
This long thing.
Is it hella bad or what?
Huh?
Is it hella pieces or what?
No, it's just one long piece, but it's just I had to remove this cover thing, and then there's a bunch of bolts holding it in, and then I got to remove these things. So.
Well, hopefully you have better luck than I did yesterday. So.
You broke a few things?
Yeah, bro. So the rear door on that Sequoia just doesn't
work anymore.
Doesn't work. Yeah.
Was it more of an electronic one, or is it the pull lever thing?
It's a pull, but so there's a little A-frame that sits on a lever. And I had someone this morning I was talking to was telling me there's a certain spot it needs to sit on the lever.
Oh.
There's because it can't really see inside the door. So the other ones I checked, it's just sitting at the very end of that lever rod thing. The guy was telling me that there is a certain notch for it, all the way in the back.
So you have to move it.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, so I'm probably gonna get a $1,500 bill from the dealership, and all they're gonna do is pop open the door panel and
move it,
scoot it. Yeah.
And you have to pay it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So this is part of the reason why full bodies cost so much, because there's a lot of liability. Yeah. So again, this one kind of sucks. This is one of my homies. I charged him nowhere near what a full body costs. Right. At all. Right. You know what I mean? That was almost like a favor, because he's done me a lot of favors, and he lets me use the shop all the time. So I was like, whatever, a couple $100, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now a couple $100 might have just turned into a chargeback, not chargeback literally, but you know what I mean? Like a big L. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. You want to give us a tour of your facility?
Yeah, give me 1 second. 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 1 second.
show you
I never realized what you hung the 2x4s with.
Those like strap things?
Yeah.
Those black things?
Yeah.
You know what that's for?
What?
It's to hang weed plants.
Oh yeah. Okay. You know what we should do at some point, bro? We should record a little like interview with like you in the shop. You know what I mean? But because that story is fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That's still like top 10 favorite stories I've ever heard. You get the fucking DEA raiding your shop. Are you got a Blackstone over here now?
Yeah, dude, we bought it.
My boy.
Bought it. My dad had it.
Okay.
We held Christmas dinner here.
It just stayed.
My house is like tiny.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's
So
spacious.
We held it here, and yeah, we brought that because we make tacos.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to get a Blackstone, bro.
Dude, they're nice, and we got that one for pretty cheap, honestly. I think it was like $250.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, because they're like, was it 400? Like 400, right? I think.
Yeah, we got it on sale. Definitely. I think it was for Father's Day.
Ah, okay,
Me and
cool.
my siblings bought it for my dad.
That's a good Father's Day gift.
Hell yeah, he uses it all the time now.
I can't wait till my kids have money and they can buy me shit.
Just grown up at least.
No, I don't care. They're child labor, bro. Whatever. They could be as long as I'm getting the present. Yeah. Yeah, because we all fit in your Tesla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me too.
Yeah, my brother suggested Japanese food, and we have a really good restaurant right here.
Alright, cool.
Japan's a place I wanted. I've been wanting.
I told Evelyn, my oldest, that I would take her there for her 10th birthday. Like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Bro, why did I walk in the house like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
And she's sitting there and she's like, "Oh, Dad, look, come here." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Sit down." And I sat down and she's watching YouTube videos about like the best hotels in Japan. I was like, "Oh my god, bro, like you fucking savage." I was like, "All right, at least you're doing the fucking homework, you know?" Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna squeeze.
okay. Yeah, that's just turkey.
Already. You want to help me lay this real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, you're using the tripod?
The what?
Yeah, so you're using the tripod, so.
I can stop it if you need it.
Huh?
I can stop it if you need it.
No, I could just use my my gimbal.
Or DJI.
Can I spray my slip and then gel?
Do whatever you want.
Do you have that gel right there with you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. That was close. You almost headbutted the fuck out of me. Oh my god.
I'm glad you got good reaction speed.
Yeah, dude. I seen you come up backwards. Wow, that would have been bad. I think you would have fucking busted my nose.
That would have been bad for you. I got a built-in helmet, bro. I would have been fine. Shit. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen, I guess.
Huh?
I'm glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, what the fuck is this down here? Oh, this rocket. No, I was trying to see what the fuck this is.
Yeah, the QP is kind of in a weird spot. That's a little bit of a stretch.
Can you float with gel?
I think so. I've never tried it. I feel like it would just make a mess, honestly.
Make a mess?
Yeah.
Dude, one of my friends pretty much scammed optical the other day.
He what?
He scammed optical the other day.
He scammed optical?
Yeah.
Why?
So he was halfway through his roll, or almost at like, almost to the end of it.
Right.
He didn't tighten it when he put it away, so it tunneled. He sent him a picture, and Jason sent him a free roll.
Who was it?
Yes.
Fuck. I'm sure you're not exposing the film.
Exposing?
Yeah, I like the air.
Oh, yeah.
The walking backwards thing, I don't know if you remember that.
You know what's crazy though about what I don't understand about PPF that I don't like, and then I compare it to window tint, I'm like,
Okay.
so like right now, all of this really, if this was film, window film, it would have been full of contamination
Yeah. The adhesive is much tackier.
in window tint.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Because think about how much soap you put in a spray bottle compared to a whole tank.
Right. Okay. So that's another thing I've always wondered. 'Cause I'm like, dude, I put 6-7 pumps in my little 32 ounce.
Yeah. And you do maybe like 10 or 11 in the whole
In a whole
tank.
tank.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty much done already. Such a nice, dude, this is so much nicer.
What is?
This kit. Yeah, I feel so bad, dude. You got set up, man.
It didn't come out too bad.
I know, I just feel like you got set up, you know what I mean? Like you installed the harder of the two kits.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is fucking wrap it, I'm done. is almost end of the week. It's Friday now. Can't believe that. It's crazy. Freezing cold in Detroit. It is, I think 8 degrees right now with some light snow. So yeah, we're freezing the titties off over here. But yeah, it's been an awesome week. Had some speed bumps. Cars getting towed out of apartment complex parking lots, and repair bills that we have to pay on some work. So part of life, unfortunately. But everything here has gone really smoothly. So just a reminder, I know we did like a little quick intro. We are at Orozco's Mobile Detail in Lincoln Park, Michigan. Isaac, the owner, is one of my buddies. I had been his assistant trainer for his 10 class back in March. And he was one of like a group of 4 or 5 younger guys that I got to train really early on to me being at CSW. CC, Mason, Luke, and Isaac, and then Nate up in Milwaukee. All 4 of them, when I first met them, they just kind of gave me the impression, and the more I got to know them, throughout their couple-day training classes, that, they were going to do well, that they had the potential to really scale business to a point where they were going to be profitable, and that they would just need, a little bit of coaching and a little bit of mentorship along the way. So I've spent quite a bit of time, talking with these boys along their journey. Anyways, fast forward a year after Isaac's doing 10, added a ton of money to his revenue. I think we were talking yesterday, there's something like 30 or 40 grand to his revenue as a solo installer. So, it definitely brought in some more money, not to mention bringing in more leads, right? More people into a business is always good, right? Someone, happened yesterday actually, someone coming in for just that ended up adding on a coating. So what would have been, a couple $100 in window tint became a, $2,500 paint correction detail, paint enhancement coating, and then window tint. So fast forward about a year, we're kind of talking, we figured 2024 would be the year that he would step into PPF, and here we are. So he ended up stepping into PPF during our mobile tech package that we did last, end of January going into February for optical. Took his training class in April, if I remember correctly. And then, when I wasn't, when I had my separation from optical, we had talked about, maybe doing some hands-on training with him. He had a customer who had a couple cars that he wanted done in full bodies. And not the easiest cars in the world, Durango SRT, an Escalade V, and then the TRX. Not cars that are like, it's not a Pagani Huayra or, something that takes like a 1% installer to do, but just things that are a little bit more difficult for someone who, hasn't done a full body before at all, but then also hasn't done, even, I think he had done maybe like a front clip or something, in the past few months. So this was going to be his first step into doing like an actual full car. Around this time, I was kind of working on my new training program I wanted to do, where it was like a long-term training program. So Isaac is actually the first person that I had actually brought it up to, and he ended up signing up for it. So basically the way this training program works, and this will be something I'm doing going forward, it'll probably only be 10 to 20 clients because I can't really handle much more. Also taking on the other responsibilities that I have. So it's $5,000 up front. Sorry, my bad. It's $5,000 for training, right? It's at your location, and the spin on it and the way that I found to do it a little bit more affordable, right? Because for me, this entire training program is designed to help someone go from step 1 to PPF to I'm consistently getting work and I'm good, right? Maybe you still want to take an advanced training, or maybe and honestly what I would do is go take a class or 2 with E-Man, even after this one, right? But this will kind of help you go from 0 to there, while also taking care of the business class, right? All right, so here's the offer. $5,000, 7 days of training. That's kind of like the industry average right now for most traveling trainers. The way I'm spinning it though, which I think is much more valuable, is you pay half of it up front, credit, debit, whatever your prerogative is, right? Whatever makes the most sense for your business. I go to your location and train up to 3 people for 3 days. right? Hands-on, we work on a front clip together, possibly more depending on, how the class is progressing. You get to learn what you need, right? It's not what you want to know, it's like what you need to know. Build a great foundational base and then understand the why of why certain things happen, right? From then on, we will do monthly consultations to figure out the business side of it, pricing, P&Ls, how to calculate, like your spend, making sure your hourly rate's solid, making sure that your customer experience is good, your quality standards good, sales pitches. I'll have documents for all that. The other $2,500 is just paid over installments, $500 a month, auto paid, on a credit card, debit card, Zelle, Venmo, whatever, cash, depending where you're at. All that, right? 3 months after your first training day, we'll arrange for another 2-day training. So now during the second training, you don't need a full 3 days because you kind of know what's going on, right? But now you have more experience. You've probably worked on a couple different things or panels, and you need a little bit more time to retweak stuff, right? You have different questions, you have different challenges. It's not, hey, I don't know how to hold the squeegee. It's, why do I keep getting bubbles here? Where are these lines coming from? I keep getting these dry marks, right? My alignment isn't great. What's going on? Now we tackle those style of questions, right? So the 2-day training, again, allocation of 3 people. 3 or 6 months after that, depending on how your workflow's going, right? We'll come back and I'll do another 2-day training, right? So to me, with a good training program like mine, Autobahns, Jamie Warner, Jody Knight, E-Man, right? E-Man probably has the best one, if I'm being honest with you guys. It cuts the time it takes to be comfortable as a PPF installer in half. I think for the longest time in our industry, it was 12 to 18 months for an installer to kind of get on their feet and feel comfortable with it. And thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of just burnt up material. I think with more modern training programs, you can build an incredible foundation where you're almost not profitable from day one, but you're not losing as much, right? So we can go that way with it. And I think we can cut that in half if you take, again, my class, E-Man's class, 20 keggers, those people. What I'm offering in a more, again, going blue ocean, right? In a more unique standpoint is the tag your location, which is incredibly invaluable. You would be amazed how much easier it is to learn and how many times, I've trained someone, they did well in the class, and then by the time you get home, you don't retain all of it. And it's also not the same environment, right? Like the Bays and Chicago Auto Pros are both awesome places to do PPFing, and they work really, really well. But being in your home shop, sometimes you miss stuff, you know what I mean? So it's off the rip, as soon as you walk in, like, hey, this is what's working, what's not working, right? Making adjustments, making suggestions, right? And then the business side of it, I think having access to somebody who has a pretty good understanding of the industry, of sales, of customer experience, and even of accounting a little bit, you're going to be able to avoid a lot of speed bumps that I had to learn on my own, going back 10 years ago. And then a lot of the people that you look up to in the industry are also, dealing with. So, so Isaac was the first one to take advantage of it. This is now our second section of it. So the way we worked it out was it was a little bit more than the 5,000, but he's in about 10 days of training. There he is. What's up? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Recording, talking about you.
To who?
The camera.
Oh.
Oh man. Y'all good?
Yeah, let me just,
Bro, it got cold.
It back there?
Yeah, I turned the heater on. It set a little higher than yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so we worked it out a little bit differently, a little bit different price. But the trade-off was doing the full bodies, in matte PPF. Yeah.
Here's how you safely remove snow from vehicle paint. That's what you sweep your floors with?
Yeah.
I love it. Hit up Orozco's Mobile Detail for all your detail needs.
It's fucking Donnie, bro.